Hey, welcome. Are you ready? Because today, and right now, we're talking about the Black Myth Wukong. I'm playing it on PC, and I'm gonna give you my first impression of the game. A review may be coming, so look out for different kind of videos on this channel. And on my second channel, I think I want some single player content with parts, you know? So we'll see how I do it, but this is Black Myth Wukong, the Vikings' first impression.
Vikings' first impression. Vikings' first impression.
That is one heck of an intro. With all these gods and the monkeys all alone against those, and then you have a small battle at the beginning. It's so epic. It's a story about the Monkey King. I don't know too much about it. I know it's in Chinese lore, childhood, backstory, whatever you say in English. And I sort of want to read up on it. This game really got me hyped. I mean, it's so good. Story-wise, I mean, you are one big god or something, and then the rest of the gods is against him. Him and another one gets thrown down from the sky, heaven. I don't know what it is. And then the game starts. You get a small cutscene. It starts, and you met with a good intro. Gotta say, how they slowly learn you all the abilities, how to fight. And for me, it's a Soulslike. It is. And I can't see any different way that it's not. If you save, enemies respawn. You can upgrade on the save point. You can put in sparks like souls whenever you don't need the save spot. So maybe it's that. I don't know. You met with this glorious, beautiful graphics, beautiful environment. It runs like shit though. Don't trust the benchmark tool. Don't. Because on the benchmark tool, I could have everything on max. In the game, no. I had to turn it down, turn it up, turn this. Tickle with the settings. But I really recommend you to have ray tracing on the highest. The water is truly amazing. Put something else down, but have ray tracing on maximum. Wow. But it needs better optimization. And the second time I loaded up the game, I need to turn the graphics down because it ran even worse. I don't know if it was an update or whatever, but my first impression is that it looks good and it runs shit. It looks good, but it runs shit. But the gameplay, the story is... Well, I think you need to know more about the background of the Monkey King to really appreciate everything. I mean, the enemy variety, the bosses and mini bosses, it's just top tier. I gotta be honest. It's... I can see why people say it's easier than Elden Ring, and that maybe that's why it's not a Soulslike game, because it's easy. To me, this is the easiest Soulslike game I've played. No, it's not. Mortal Shell is easier. I would say that Black Myth Wukong is between Mortal Shell and Elden Ring. And if you want, like in Elden Ring, you can go back, level up as much as you want, and then continue with the boss or whatever you were doing. And there are some secrets in there, but also at the same time, you don't know which way to go. And that's fine. That's fine. But you don't know which is the main path. Usually you don't know. And then there's a crossway with 3 different paths, and you have no idea which one leads to the main quest. So yeah, I've had to fast travel back or something, because yeah, I went ahead with the main quest. So there are some bits and pieces here and there, but I gotta be honest, my first impression is... Wow, this is game of the year for me. So, so far it is. So far, I'll probably have a full review when I've finished the game, which can take a few weeks because we have a lot to go through. And by the time you see this, you've probably seen that I play Star Wars Outlaws 2. So that is also coming. So yeah, I hope you appreciate this first impression. It's a good game. It's a really good game with really great graphics, great lore, a great gameplay. Not too much variety in the combat, but it's still awesome. You still have different stuff to do, of course, and different abilities. But for me, it's the punching, you know, I don't know. There's, I can't really, I have to level up more. I have to level up more. But that's just my first impression right now, but it's good. So I really recommend the game. If you don't like Souls-like games, don't buy this. But if you like them, but you think they're too hard, buy this. If you like Chinese literature, if you like Chinese literature, if you like Chinese literature, I can't even say it, guys. If you like Chinese literature, if you like Chinese literature, if you like Chinese literature, you won't see it all, but that gotta be the 20th time I'm saying it. So yeah, literature. I can't even say it, guys. But yeah, if you like the Chinese lore, backstory, that's what I mean, then buy this. My first impression, damn, it's a good one.